Hello friends, my name is Sonu Singh and again you have started watching me to this channel. So today I'm here to talk about some personality development ideas that can help you to improve your productivity. No matter what we do, we always want to bring efficiency in our life because whatever you achieve, it all depends on your productivity. If you can do any work with full efficiency, there are chances that you will get success. Sometimes it happens that we start doing something and we feel nervous. So why we feel nervous, why we lose our confidence, and how can we improve our level of confidence? So basically we lose our confidence because we have one habit of underestimating ourselves. We go to the certain situation and we start underestimating. What is underestimation? Underestimation is the way you talk to yourself. Constantly we are talking to ourselves in the head. When someone gets nervous, what happens? They have bad conversation with them. So if you want to improve your confidence level, you need to change the way you communicate with yourself. Because confidence is something that is an outcome of the conversation that we have to ourselves. So if you want to do better in terms of confidence, if you want to improve your confidence, then change the way you communicate to yourself. Suppose you have a friend and you say so many negative things to him. What will happen? After some time, you will be on the verge of losing your friendship. And there are chances that you will lose your friend because no one likes the friend who always criticizes somebody, who always underestimates somebody. So in the same manner, if you want to gain your strength, definitely you are stronger from inside. But the problem is that you continuously have negative conversation with yourself. And that is the reason whenever you are exposed to the situation to show your confidence, you will start passing negative comments to yourself. And that's the reason you lose your confidence. So nervousness is not always because of the fair ground. Sometimes it happens that certain people are better than you, certain personality is doing better than you. So that is like good, but you can also do better. There's no need to admit it that you are no one in front of them. I have seen so many international speakers. They admitted it open-heartedly that grammar-wise they are terrible. They don't have the huge vocab, but still they are famous for their public speaking skill all across the world. So was it so that make them very fierce public speaker? And that is the conversation with themselves. They know one thing, that whatever they do, whatever they know, they have it amazing. Suppose you see somebody speaking publicly. So have you ever observed the good public speaker? They are very confident. But if you see the entire room, then you will find out that there are so many people who are better educated in comparison of them. They are better having outer appearance in comparison of them. But there is one thing that makes a public speaker very confident, and that is the way they talk to themselves. So before they start talking to you, they talk to themselves and they show the same amount of confidence, and that's the reason they look confident. So if you want to improve your confidence, make sure that you will never underestimate yourself. You will always have the good conversation with yourself. And second thing is that we always need to associate yourself with the good and strong circumstances. See what happens, that many of us believe that whatever we achieve in our life, it all happens because of what is available to us. But if you see the greatest achievers in this world, then you will find out that they all started from scratch. They all were somewhere at a point of losing everything. You can learn from the story of the Elon Musk that there was a time when he made huge amount of money, but after that he decided to start his venture in the space industry. That's how he started working on the rocket. And one failure after another, he lost all his money and he came on the net worth of zero. And then everyone started believing that this person have lost anything and there's no coming back. But he have associated himself. He have created his strength inside, and that's how he got the success. And he did not only get the success, but he became one of the richest person of the world. So if you want to get stronger, make sure that you don't depend on the external situation. Because if you are depending on external situation, you can't control that. Sometimes things are in your favor, sometimes things go wrong and turn against you. So it means that you have no control over them. So that's why you have to make yourself internally very strong. And the reality is that whatever we achieve in our life, 90% depends on what we are from the inside. If you see a person who fails in their life, and the person who achieves success in their life, they are exposed to the same circumstances like difficult situation. But the person who have this ability to face the difficult time, adverse situation, they learn things and they grow in their life. The person who surrender, the person who cry, they becomes failure. They become failure. And why is it so that someone faces and becomes strong and grow in their life? Because when you face those situations, you learn things, and your way of facing those circumstances and perseverance, it all comes from how strong you are from the inside. Because you believe one thing, that these external circumstances can't be changed. So that's why the person who believes that external circumstances can't be changed, they work on their inner strength. I have seen so many people that they were very poor, like they had nothing in their favor, but still they kept working on themselves, and after some time they achieved huge success. There are so many UPSC aspirants who comes from very poor families. Someone is the truck driver son, someone is the rickshaw puller son, and they achieved success. They got the first rank or second rank or third rank, and there is only one reason behind this, that they were internally very strong. So if you are internally strong, you will change the external situations also. If you want to change external situation, well, direct, there is no way to control it. But indirectly, when you change yourself from the inside, you will start changing everything what comes around you. You can suppose that you want to be a businessman, or you want to be an UPSC aspirant, or you want to crack UPSC. What will happen? You will never talk to the person who have irrelevant conversation with you, because you know that you have to crack this UPSC exam. If you want to become a businessman, you will never talk to the person who is talking about the stand-up comedy or who is talking about the rubbish thing, because you always need something that increase your business knowledge, that will increase your experience about the business. So see that the moment you change yourself from the inside, external situations start changing. And you will find the people, you will find the company, you will find the circumstances that suits you. But it will all start changing from outside when you decide something from inside. Now, sometime what happens that we don't have the way that how to make ourselves very strong. So your outer appearance is not going to make you strong. Sometimes people go to gym, they have big muscles and they start doing so many things, but still they feel very vulnerable. And why? Because in their mind, from the inside, they feel very weak. So if you want to stay strong, if you want to become strong, then it is very important to develop a mechanism. We take food, we change diet, we live very healthy daily routine only because we want to look happy, we want to look strong. But there is a different aspect of human personality. It doesn't matter physically how much strong you are. If you don't make yourself internally strong, there are chances you will fall sick, because most of the severe diseases comes because we are not able to handle the stress. We are not able to think positively. So if you want to be strong, then make sure that you have a mechanism to make yourself internally strong. So in the same manner, you try to make yourself healthy from outside, you have to focus your attention on making yourself internally strong. So how can you make yourself internally strong? You can make yourself internally strong by changing the way you think, by changing the way you talk to yourself. What happens that we find some people and we believe that okay, they are successful people because they have some extraordinary skill. Of course not. Everyone have this ability to learn any kind of skill. Sometimes I have seen the people that they are looking for the job and they are running here and there for years and they don't find out that what is wrong going with them. I know if you want to get good job, you are just one skill away. Learn one skill and your employability will increase. But instead of learning and updating ourselves, we just look on the external situation. We see that maybe we'll get the opportunity and then I'll change myself. But time is really dynamic. It is changing. You can't predict about it, and you can't think that okay, one day I'll get the better opportunity and then I'll improve myself. You have to develop a mechanism so that you can become strong one day. If you see the successful people, then they do one thing, that no matter how busy they are, they always take their me time. They always reserve some time so that they can talk to themselves, they can read books, they can do something so that they can upgrade themselves. If you don't upgrade, you will be outdated. and whether it is product, whether it is people, if you are outdated, you lose your worth. So that's why take your me time, assess yourself internally, and make sure that mentally from inside you're strong, because whatever you achieve in your life, 90% things depend on how strong you are from the inside. Because this outer appearance, definitely it is a way to connect with the people, but that is just that just play very lesser amount of role in your success journey. That's why you have to be internally tough. You have a very tough mind. Once you take decision, you stick to it, you do everything, you commit yourself fully, and that's how you achieve success. So if you see the egg, what happens? Egg is really weak and vulnerable. If you put any pressure from outside, it will be broken, and what will be the result? It will be spoiled. It will be a death of life. But the same egg get the pressure from inside, and when it gets the pressure from inside, it breaks. But when it is broken from the inside pressure, it is a birth of life. But the process is different. If you put external pressure, it is very intense, but the internal process, yet it takes time. It is not broken in 1 day or 2 days. It takes time. But if it is taking time, something is happening. A life is being born. So in the same manner, always believe that if you are doing hard work, if you are putting good effort, it will take time, but you will get the success one day. Make sure that you don't get the pressure from outside. So don't depend on your external situation. Always work hard so that you can make yourself stronger from inside. And third thing is that if you want to get stronger, then you need to identify your stress. Sometimes it happens that we are so busy in our work that we start suppressing some of the emotions, some of the ideas, and that start taking the form of stress, and it start killing our productivity. So if you don't have the way of dealing with the stress, you are in a very vulnerable spot, and there are chances that you lose everything one day. So make sure that you are taking healthy diet, you are doing workout, and you are doing meditation also. You have to take some me time so that you can assess yourself from the internally, and you can correct that thing. Sometimes you need to talk to the people. If you feel that okay, you have certain kind of anxiety problem, or you have certain rough and tough time, then go and talk to people, explore yourself, and make sure that you'll stay away from the technological distraction, because once you are trapped within this technological distraction, there is no way out. So you need to talk to other people if you want to overcome your stress. So these are the things that is really important if you want to improve your productivity. I hope that you like this video, and if you like this video, then hit the subscribe button, like and share. Thank you for staying with me. See you in next video.